Okay, please. Thank you.
Excellencies, my dear brothers and good friends, the governor of Sokoto State and my brother, the governor of Zamfara State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, the Right Honorable Speaker, our royal fathers of Delta State, and our royal guests from other states of the Federation, our distinguished senators accompanying my brothers from Sokoto and Zamfara, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. First, I want to apologize to our royal fathers that we came in late. We must recognize that we came in late, but would understand, please, because my friends had to come all the way from Sokoto and Zamfara this morning, and we know it's not quite easy. Particularly the governor of Zamfara, who had to first drive 2 hours plus to Sokoto to pick a flight to Delta, and considering the weather conditions, but we thank God they all arrived safely in Delta. I want to thank our Royal Majesties for coming in good number to witness the commissioning of their own Secretariat. I recall, because I've been in this state for so many years, I recall that this place was made up of some small buildings, and the terrain was very bad because of the nature of the road here, and this place used to be flooded. But thank God the whole place has changed, and to God be the glory. I want to thank the architect, Ifeanyi. I want to thank the builder, because I took time to visit this place on some occasions, and I found that the work was being done to specification. But I must thank your Royal Majesties, particularly the chairman, the first and the second vice, who also worked with the architect before an approval was given for the building of this secretariat. Because we did realize that if they didn't make their input, it would be difficult for us to deliver a secretariat of their choice. And they willingly made their input, and also did inspect the project during the time it was ongoing, and that is why we're able to have a finished product that they can be proud of, and we also as a government can say, yes, we are satisfied because our royal fathers are happy about what we have at the moment. Now we can truly say you have a council secretariat, and you deserve it, because I know that the hallmark of whatever we've been able to do in this state is because of the peace that we enjoy as a state. We give God glory for the peace, but I know that our traditional rulers have done a lot in their various communities to ensure that Delta State operates in a peaceful environment. Your Royal Majesties, I must thank you all for all your efforts to ensure peace in your domain, and the partnership that you have offered us as your sons in government to be able to have a peaceful environment to deliver on the projects and programs that we have initiated since we came into office in 2015. I'm also very much aware that severally you have sent delegations to me to offer me advice as governor of the state. I appreciate all that you have done and all that you continue to do. Of course, we rely on your partnership. We rely on you to be able to hold the communities together, and you have been doing so. And in all our programs in government, you have always shown your presence, and that is strong partnership between government and the traditional institution. We can never wish away the traditional institution because they are the custodians of our traditions and culture. And we will continue to appreciate them for what they stand for, particularly in Delta State, because I can speak about my state. You have been truly fathers to us in government, and will continue to appreciate the role that you have continued to play in governance. And I'm one of those that believe that traditional rulers truly have a space in the Nigerian nation. And it is when the communication between the traditional institution and the government becomes warm to the extent that there's a true partnership, that will begin to get things right in this nation. I believe that a large part of the success story that we have in Delta State today is because you have truly been fathers to us, and that partnership between your stool and us in government has been strong. But in whatever way we have not been able to fulfill your dreams, please pardon us. But realize that as we continue to partner with each other, together, between the government and the traditional institution, we'll be able to deliver greater dividends of democracy to our people. I have never seen our traditional rulers rise up publicly to criticize government. Rather, they will come in delegation and say, I think we can do this in this way or the other, offering us advice. I cherish that a lot, and I must publicly make that known. That you have done greatly, you have seen me as a son, you have partnered with me, and I'll continue to respect you as my fathers, because I know that you are an embodiment of knowledge. I'm glad, I'm proud that today we can have a secretariat that truly you can call your own. And I want to apologize, because I know that in the last 2 years you have had to hold your meetings in the Unity Hall. Yes, it's a hall, it's a government hall, but I know that it was not conducive enough for you to be able to hold your meetings the way you ought to, because I know that there is a way traditional rulers act. And when you are in that open and public hall, you may not be able to act in the way that you ordinarily will act. So I thank God that you have a secretariat that you can now call your own. And we'll pray that God will continue to provide us the resources to be able to meet up with the needs of our people, your people. Because it is the collective peoples of the various kingdoms that make up Delta State. And they are all under one traditional ruler or the other. I want to charge you to please continue to stay united, and that when we need your advice, please give us advice continually that will not be based on sentiments, and advices that can stand the test of time in any place. I also do know that in some areas, we may have one little challenge or the other. I want to also appeal to our royal fathers to please ensure that if there are challenges within any traditional stool across the state, they should please rise up as a council and intervene and ensure that there is no desecration of the stool of any kingdom. I will continue to rely on your advice. I will continue to rely on the partnership with government, because there's a lot that you can help us do as a state. You can help us organize our people to watch over the infrastructure that we are putting on ground. There are some instances we have built schools, we have provided chairs for schools, but those chairs are destroyed by hoodlums. It ought not to be so. But I know that our traditional rulers can help in this direction, so that we're able to protect the infrastructure that we are providing in the communities. We will continue to do our best, I assure you, to provide what our people need within the limits of the resources. But I do know that we may not be able to do everything. It's impossible. Practically impossible because of the lean resources at the moment. But when we work together, lean resources can do quite a lot for our people. I thank you once again. I thank our visiting traditional rulers. We are glad you have made this place more colorful, but But you have made us to realize yet again that we are a united people as a nation, even the South-South and beyond the South-South. We are a united people as a country, and we must continue to speak with that voice that unites us as a people. Because in unity, there's a lot that we can achieve. I want to thank my brothers, the governor of Sokoto and the governor of Zamfara. I thank them for coming. Before we came in here, we had to go to Agbo to commission a secondary school and to commission the network of roads in Okpanam. Here we are in the main place because today is the traditional last day. We apologize that we came in late. We know that you are forgiving us because you are fathers. And when your children ask for forgiveness, you always do. It is on this note that I want to invite my friend, my brother, the former Speaker of the House of Representatives, now the Governor of Sokoto State, and the Chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, Right Honorable Aminu Tambuwal, CFR, the Governor of Sokoto State, to make his speech and eventually commission the Secretariat. Thank you so much.